Hidden Object Guru here, joined by
The unabridged game.
for what will likely be our final video in our playthrough of Little Hope. So this is your last chance to lock in your theories. What do you think is going on unabridged?
I'm still pretty firm in that either there's some kind of time travel going on or it's a reincarnation thing. But the way that they can actually affect the past
Yeah.
makes me really firm on time travel, kind of like stuck in a time loop, because it's been established that these characters have all been wrong somehow, that they've been somehow harmed by misdeeds, and the same misdeeds keep playing out over and over again, and also that not everything is as it seems.
Right.
So
you think you're aiming at time travel. These are in some way all the same people in the past and the present. Time
yes, it's either a more direct means or it is a reincarnation thing. It's just like it just
Right.
keeps happening over and over again, and they can't seem to break the cycle. And that's why I expect is going to be actually required, is they have to break the cycle so they stop going through this over and over and over again, because it seems as if fate itself is drawing them in. Something needs them to do it. And based on what we just saw earlier with the church steeple scene,
Yeah.
how the Reverend was talking about how it was necessary so that Little Hope would survive, it sounds like a sacrifice has been necessary. It actually was reminding me a little bit of Silent Hill Homecoming in that respect.
Right.
And that a sacrifice is necessary to keep the town alive. And you notice these people weren't in Little Hope this time. They have been away from it for so many decades that the town has died out.
And now they've been drawn back.
Yes, so...
Okay, so I am not going to say, obviously I have played the game twice already. I'm not going to say whether you're right or wrong, but you can, if people want to go back and check my solo playthrough when I played through it for the first time, you will find out that the conclusions I drew were, if not identical, close to what Unabridged drew. So you and I were thinking very parallelly about the story at this point. All right, so you ready?
Ah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nothing. Out of curiosity, did you have all 5 people alive at this point?
Look out for the girl.
Oh yeah.
We have to stop.
Okay.
Well, you got to remember in the single player mode, you can turn off the timeout for quick time events. So it's impossible to miss you have to try to miss a quick time event. So if you just want to have the story you want to have happen, you can just turn off the quick time timers and they just become events. It's great.
Historic restoration. Warning. Dangerous, unstable structure site. Unsafe.
Yeah, that's something you want to see in a horror game, huh?
What you looking at?
I've got a premonition for you to see, if you want it.
Wow, I got gaming close enough that it teleported you. That looks like someone very apprehensively telling the devil, "No, you."
Nothing about power.
Well, you got to remember, these are based on old woodcuts, and it was hard to get a lot of detail into a woodcut.
Oh, I know.
You've seen them in real life. You live in Pennsylvania. There's no way you haven't seen a bunch of woodcuts in real life, right?
Yeah, they are a popular thing.
Is anything here not falling apart?
Oh, man. All right, let's go check out the historic restoration site when you're ready.
I will grant that I also feel like, by comparison to Man of Medan, this has been a much more gradual yet smooth pace to everything.
It's gradual. Yeah, it's amping up in a way that Man of Medan just didn't. Also, there's a lot more action in this, as I'm sure you've noticed. And the action scenes, I think, are a lot more intense.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure I agree with that. Oh!
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Zombie David Tennant?
No, this cannot be.
Eddie
My
Red.
eyes deceive me.
We'll
Oh,
talk
that's
about the
obvious.
comparison, because in Medan they're harder, but
What ails you, my friend?
like the actual actions,
It is
I'm
Mary.
much more fascinated by this time.
I'm troubled by it. by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
Yeah, that's not good.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak.
Oh, Abraham.
I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be
I
explained?
can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
What do you want from me?
I want to know what you're going to say to the court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I'm not sure.
Go easy on her.
Okay.
I don't think executing the girl is the right way to go. She's probably traumatized. As much a victim here as anyone else.
Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange.
Yeah,
and
I was exactly
disturbing
the same
events
way
have
when I got to
become
this point. I'm
commonplace.
like, I don't
You,
know whose fault all this
Whatever
is.
you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary.
That's just
may
because, like,
save
normally
my
I'd be
friend, but
inclined
it does
to
not sit
sympathize with the
easily
child
me,
because
and in
Reverend is
doing so, I
creepier, but
condemn a child.
she's not all right either.
Putting it all on
Oh,
a kid
there.
isn't right. The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by God. No one can doubt that.
He worships something, that's for sure.
Well, he worships a god. To him.
I don't know what's right or wrong anymore. Nothing here makes sense.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No, we never even saw her.
Fuck.
By the way, since this is the final chapter, I can't get the final countdown out of my head.
I'm so sorry.
It is just stuck there on loop, and it is a very contrasting song for
Not
this.
great.
I know.
Demons from the past.
Don't know how much more of this shit I can do. One thing I didn't see coming, I feel like one of the team. I'm good with that. Never happens to me.
Yeah, I hear that. Learned a few things about myself tonight. Shame it had to be from witches and ghosts.
We could have used one of those, what do you call it? A paladin. A holy warrior.
Holy shit. I never had you down as a game geek.
There's a lot more about me you don't know. I'm full of surprises.
Wait, her neck was clean.
Oh, yeah, it didn't load.
We need to get moving.
The scar on her neck didn't load. Or maybe it's because that's gonna happen.
Smoker from Left 4 Dead really needs to take a hit.
I know.
Follow sound or follow movement?
Sound.
That is clearly her.
Where are you? Taylor!
That is just nasty.
Hold on to me!
Yeah.
Whatever happens, do not let go!
Oof.
It's that knife.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. That was intense.
Let's check that out.
All right, here we
Get
go.
us out of these damn woods, and we can talk.
Wow, yeah, getting a bunch of trophies. Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, things are going to start moving real fast now as we get to the end of the game. Lots of trophies, lots of information being dumped on y'all at once. Because they know you're going to have to make your final decisions soon. So they want you to have every bit of info you possibly can. Hopefully. Sorry in advance if I don't survive this next set of QTEs. It's pretty challenging, and I'm playing as the character who gets the worst of it.
John?
You coming or not?
You'll see.
What happened
Trying to
back
help
there
as
with
best
that
I
thing?
can.
I appreciate that.
Oh, you're Daniel.
Yep.
Whatever it was, it's gone, and it ain't coming back.
I really hope you're right.
Only a matter of time before they come after us again.
That's a pretty negative outlook you got there.
It's pretty realistic, Angela.
There's gotta be a way of stopping the girl. We might have already missed a chance to change things.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker. Put
Is
her in
it
the
weird
dock for
that
a change.
one of the main
Why didn't you
reasons
get
I didn't want to condemn Mary is because John is such a dick about it? And you just want to be on the opposite
Stopping Mary will help us out.
side of him?
It's just a theory.
It may
Yeah.
only be a
Or am I
theory,
just
but
terrible
right now
for
it's all
thinking
we
that
got.
way?
This is a
He's
one-shot
doing a
deal.
shitty
Get it
job of
wrong, and
arguing.
there's no replay.
That's true.
It's game over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
Come on. Let's take a look.
Boom. There's a card over here.
I see.
If someone wants to get a premonition. Can we both look at it once, or do you have to wait for me? Oh, that was weird. All yours.
It did a thing where I pressed X and I saw you pick it up, but then it wouldn't let me actually look at it.
Yeah, your X weirdly canceled out my ability to look at it.
Oh.
It was
Ooh,
very
nice.
strange. Which one was it?
It was John.
Oh,
getting-
pressed into silence. Yeah, that's a rough one.
Hold on. Hold on one second. I just got one that I need to. Oh,
wanna
right.
check
I
something?
can't look at the
Yeah, no,
trophies,
you,
right?
of course you can. Yeah, you just go to collections and characters.
Oh, collections and characters.
Yeah, go to collections and characters, go to pictures, and then you can look whichever picture you want.
Well, it's not the picture. I got a trophy of some kind that I was
Oh,
just like,
trophies. I see. I thought you meant the in-game thing. Yeah. Just you can check your trophies.
no,
Just
it won't
pauses the
actually. I
game.
mean, it gives me an error every time I try to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just say view the stored information on the PS4. It just can't check with the server. Like the game knows what trophies you have. It's just the PSN server does because the game's not live yet.
Ah, there we go.
Don't just scroll through the trophies though. There's some
No.
spoilers in
I'm
there.
just okay. All the black framed pictures. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Just like, wait, did I get all the pictures?
There's the black framed pictures, the white framed pictures, and then the final picture, which gives you a hint about the next game. And what have we here?
Don't know, but I'm coming to see. Because if there is one thing this game is tough about, it's that I need to use CQC.
Jesus. I don't know why that one I actually found funny. I think I might be getting too tired. That you actually
That
got
arm
me
is
with that.
wearing you down.
Either way, really, it's definitely one or the other. Yeah. First time I did this next series of QTEs, I'll be honest, I had had a couple of drinks, and that made them very stressful.
Carver for mayor. Yeah,
All
he's
right,
certainly
let's go.
carving something out.
Yeah, no, but it's like the last couple of scenes, I'm like, I don't know who I'm supposed to side with.
Check this out.
Which is good on their part, but also, oi!
I know, right?
Hey!
Oh, Vince.
That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in. Come on.
Inside.
What happens if you just don't ever talk to Vince?
Well,
You automatically talked to him the first time you walked in. So, you know.
Dang it.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
However, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge White.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding coven in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task, and I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
Well, she's the
prepared
ward.
to take responsibility for the child, if the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham?
What am I to do? Some would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
This is tough. I get that. Would be for anyone. Mary, it's just a kid.
Sticking to my guns.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm
Little
not here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
My time is not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad. Shit!
So what happens now?
This helps us. Has to. We now know for sure that we can alter what happens.
Is he right? You go along with that?
Okay. Looks like we can make a difference, but we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. Nothing here can be taken for granted.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is
Can't
not a
stay.
good place to be
Let's
in.
get out of here.
Yeah. We got the Mangler type of situation.
I actually understand that reference because I read about it on Wikipedia.
Nice. So you've not seen the Mangler?
I cannot do most live-action horror
outfits.
movies,
I get that.
but
way back.
I can read
Life
about
is
a
a
lot of
kid in
them
the
on
70s.
Wikipedia.
Ah, there you go.
That's how I've learned about a ton of them, and have to ask the question, why exactly didn't Halloween turn into an anthology series? Because I think that would have been a much better fate than what happened to it.
Oh, yeah. So there's something in this room that's really hard to pick up. If I see you missing it, I will give you a heads up.
This yes. Employment warning letter following our recent discoveries and regarding your attendance and behavior, Mr. Barnes. Oh, this is the dad, isn't it?
What's the
drunk
name?
dad? This is the drunk dad. It's Vincent Barnes.
You don't think we've met a Vince?
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. My brain farted there. Yeah, okay. So Vincent, okay. What made me jump to thinking that it was the dad?
Because of all the drinking at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to grab. I think you got it. Okay, you got it. Good.
Yeah, that prompt is...
It's
like
really well hidden. Yeah.
That's remothered broken porcelain level of snickery. Hey, no,
It's the 3D equivalent of pixel hunting, I know.
I did not tell you to release that.
Yeah,
and
this one is such a nasty one to try and pick up, but it's actually really important, so sorry to bully you into grabbing it.
Oh, it's all good. Huh.
No way. Come take a look at this.
Daniel's looking pretty pale.
Well, he did get
But we're in
stabbed
this
in the
photo.
shoulder and leg.
Yeah, I feel like someone should have tried to treat that.
Yeah, he's
Too
not
much.
bandaged at all. Like,
It's
Andrew,
fucking
you're
much.
wearing
First, a load of weirdo witch
a hoodie
killers
on
who
top
look
of your
just
shirt.
like us.
Maybe let him
Now
tie
we
that
got the
around
creepy
his
family
3
of year
wounds.
winners who also look just like us. What the actual fuck?
This is a pretty normal
He's immune,
response, given the
Yeah,
situation.
I
think
feel
they
that's
died like
incredibly
the other
fair to
look
say.
likes?
If anything, he's underplaying how screwed up this is.
Who knows?
I mean, at this point, they've got to be a little
Maybe
numb
we're
to
all
it.
stuck in the same night.
Oh, yeah.
He watched his sort of girlfriend almost get a tongue bath to death.
You really
Yeah,
want
that was a rough
souvenir
one.
From this night? From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this. What you said about...
So I'm just
all this
going to
being
assume
an
that that might potentially be useful in
You
a
mean
future
that?
scenario.
It's my nightmare. Why are you guys all in it?
Any of us could say the same
Just
thing.
possibly.
I don't know what's real here. Are you the real Andrew?
Come on. So wait,
Now we're all descending the escalator of death.
Maybe time is fucked up here. Like, that really is us in that photo.
I saw you go back upstairs. That was really weird. And then you teleported over to the
this is someone's
thing when you're
personal
looking
stuff.
at Vince.
Doesn't feel right.
Oh, Vince was the kid at the opening. He loved Tanya.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's your theory,
Uh,
smart guy?
And that's why he drinks.
Yep. That's Vince from the funeral at the start.
Because he watched his girlfriend get strangled.
It was a rough one.
Yeah, that's just not good times.
Yeah, it's not completely inexplicable why he started boozing up a storm.
Oh, I can glance over your shoulder.
Nice. You could read over my shoulder? Okay, that's
Yep.
pretty nice.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Ah!
Oh my god, I gotta get footage of that.
Yeah, I'm saving a clip. Don't
Thank
worry.
you. Thank you. Send it to me later. That's amazing! I handed you a piece of evidence!
I realize everybody watching, it's like, yeah, what? But like, This is significant.
Like the fact that they thought to put in that functionality and that animation blows my mind.
Yeah, that probably took like a day or two at least to implement just that.
Just that one movement, and they got it working. That was impressive. Like, that was amazing. Send me that video. This is my new favorite animation. Oh my god.
And it was Carver again who closed down the business. Yeah.
Yeah, because and this is something that I find interesting about the notes in these games, is if you don't read any of the notes, you end up with a very different picture of what's going on in this game than if you actually take the time to go and find all the notes.
The daughters were receptive, but not the mayor.
Alright. I better take a big gulp of water for reasons that aren't important to get into.
Uh-huh.
Do.
I don't believe you, just for real what it's worth.
Okay. You think I'm teasing or toying with you?
Oh no, I fully expect something very terrible to happen.
You hear that?
Right, because we're in a textile factory.
I know, right?
Like, I believe in horror fiction, this is generally referred to as asking for it.
Oh, absolutely. Let me know when you're ready for the exit. It's right over here.
Ah, there's Judge. Ooh, and a letter.
Mm-hmm.
The 90s in cursive writing. Wow, that might actually be one of the hardest things to believe.
The 1690s.
1690. Okay.
It was a little embarrassing what just happened there. Not to make a big deal out of it, but it was a little embarrassing.
I'm going to blame that completely on dyslexia.
There you go. Honestly, that's a really good card to be able to play.
It messes you up sometimes.
Oh, I can imagine. Okay. Yeah, I love all these mangler machines. Where are you?
They finally figured out the Reverend was up to no good. Just in
Took
time.
him long enough.
Yeah, like after all the murders.
Yeah. Oh, you killed 4 people. Oh, wait, maybe the guy who killed 4 people might have something up with him.
Let's see. Just trying to make sure I haven't missed anything else. Ooh, boxes. But that's
right?
Oh, that's for transitioning. Okay.
Yeah, that's for transition.
Whenever
you're ready.
Ooh, there's a thing there.
Damn right there is.
Oh, it's news. How did the latest Mets game go? Oh, tragic fire caused by child's toy. Yeah.
It was certainly a rough bit of news for that family. Okay, well, not news for them because they knew about it and they all died, so. Sadly, Taylor doesn't get a chance to look at this photo here. Although her face has been ripped out of it, so would it have helped?
Yeah, I don't think she needs any more traumatizing.
Yeah, she's had it pretty rough. All right, ready for the boxes?
Almost. Sorry, I am being very thorough.
No, I understand it. Hey, I've missed 4 items in the game, and I have no idea where they are. Sorry, no, it's down to 3 now. We did find one in this playthrough. So I get being thorough. Don't get me wrong.
Oh gosh, the dope? Don't do it. Yeah, that's...
I know, wasn't that nice?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I will say this also, there's one thing they got very right about this, which is that there's a ton of rural America that's just not gotten over the 70s. Like, they just don't seem to understand that time period ended at some point.
Yep.
So that's why I always love the Netflix series
heavy.
I Am Not Okay With This,
Andrew,
because, like,
get your ass over
yeah,
here and help me out.
it looks like it's set in the 70s. That's because a really
What's up?
rural Pennsylvania town would look like that.
Oh. It's funny. One time I was
Take
in
that
Toronto
side.
and I
I'll
took
take this
a
Push together, right?
train up to the
Now,
north end of
push.
town to see something in a movie theater, and I get off the train, and literally, like, all of the storefronts there are still the storefronts they renovated in the 70s. So, like, all the signs have 70s fonts.
Mm.
And, like, they haven't changed at all. Hey, you're a good shot,
Daniel?
right?
You okay?
Fairly good. So now I want to take a shot. Did I get it?
Wouldn't hurt.
Fuck! Hurry!
Daniel! Take cover!
Shoot the fucker again!
Hold!
Got this.
Go!
Come on, you can do this.
Oh, thank God.
Daniel, are you still down there?
Daniel?
That's the only QuickTime event I've ever died on.
Oh, well.
Say
I was
something!
very worried when I realized I would be the one doing
Let
that
us know
QuickTime
you're
event.
okay.
Let's go before anything else happens.
Whew.
Yeah, because this went so well for us last time.
I know, right?
There's not even a guardrail to hold on to, guys.
Yeah.
I was worried I wasn't going to get that second shot. The timer started halfway down
You guys?
already, so it was like, well,
Yeah.
okay
Andrew?
then. Where's John?
He should be there.
Oh, there he is. So, given how that last little section went, we essentially had a cooperative combat encounter. Oh,
I know.
I just had another glitch happen. Taylor just glitched out of the environment behind the fence, and the remaining bit of the structure is missing.
Okay, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, there's just an empty gray void where that should be.
I'm a little tired of this.
Oh.
To be fair, I want to just point out here, part of the reason I actually am noting this is it speaks to just how little you need to really make something work. These levels aren't huge, but they feel significant regardless.
Yep. I can hear you talking. Or somebody talking.
Daniel?
Come on, power walk.
Where are you, buddy?
Clearly someone who power
Andrew!
walks.
Hey!
Ouch.
You guys!
I'm up here!
Boy, am I happy to see you.
At least I'm not the only one damp and disheveled.
Oh my God. thought I'd lost you.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Seriously, though, he should be treated so he doesn't get sepsis.
Yeah, he's got a lot of horrible wounds.
Hmm. No wonder that thing's neck was messed up. It must have suffered a head-on collision.
Oof.
Yeah, even for me, that was a pretty bad one. I'm not gonna.
That one was a stretch.
Old car.
Nice. You try to forget I just saw this.
Wow, yeah, there's junk in that trunk.
Oh my
Lots
god.
of it. Lots of it. I wasn't even going for a joke. Like, literally, there is.
Something moving over there.
You know what? I didn't need to look at that newspaper clipping.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was going to start the thing. I got too close to the white picket fence.
Megan. Megan again.
Stay on your toes.
That was a bit of an odd cut. She's static, and now she's walking, and now she's static again.
Yeah. And now she's walking again.
Oh. That's sick, Megan. Oh, is everybody coming along?
Yep.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph,
Oh.
do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our powerless infects you with madness. Roy, you Satan's servant.
We have to stop this. Come on! Help me! Look, there can be no more doubting. This is witchcraft. More stones. The devil must be crushed from within him. Do not flinch. The fate of Little Orm rests in your hands.
Did I make the wrong call there?
No, you made the right call. It's just, you know, you can't save him.
Yeah.
You made the right call, though, to try to help. Oh.
Yeah, that's freaking.
Yeah. Executions back then were pretty roof.
The one thing they had time to be creative about it.
Yeah, so true.
Puritans. The origin of what's love got to do with it.
Oh, God. All right, that was a good one. I'm not going to criticize you for that one. That was a good one. Wow, I got a loading screen for the first time in forever.
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
Time for what?
Look,
John! What are you doing?
I'm tired of running.
Wish
Are
me
you
luck.
crazy?
Best of
We
luck.
gotta move.
I'll help you best as I can, but I'm Angela.
Come on, you fucking ready!
Oof.
Oh, yeah, that was
Oh my God, that time was very close.
did it just freeze on you?
Nope. Oh my God. How you doing, Angela?
I'm watching you, for the most part.
You got this?
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh.
How's that feel, fucker?
Dude, you need to see like 1,000 chiropractors at once.
Well, his body was crushed.
Oh! Boot to the head.
Come on!
Get in here!
I wouldn't have pressed yourself against the door.
Yeah, that seems like an odd choice.
Go! Like now! This thing is only interested in me! Get out of here! Go! I'll hold it back!
You can get away! Escape! I did! You don't have to do this!
This is stupid! Get out of there!
Is it gone?
I don't see it anymore.
Wouldn't stand too close to that door. Oh, that was a good shot. His eyes.
First time through, I was also 100% sure his arm was coming through that window.
Looks like it
Yeah, like seriously, it is just begging for it.
Yeah.
Nothing here isn't right.
Something isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
I am Andrew. Now you are Taylor.
I am.
Oh, we're all back home.
Check out the table over here for the final photo and the clip from the sequel. Clip from the sequel, sorry.
Oh, someone's a fan of The Descent.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I also appreciate that they are willing to change how things look as they iterate on this stuff, because if they had just pigeonholed themselves like how it looked originally for this game, when they showed it off in Man of Medan, it wasn't as quite as good an aesthetic as if they finally got it nailed here. So that's good.
Yeah.
Willingness to change.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Modern Guide to Successful Parenting.
I know, right?
So, oh, I get soft publishing. I get it.
Professor and Angela were husband and wife in a past life.
Pretty sure I would have remembered if I married Angela.
The audio just got really weird for me there for a second, but it's back now.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, something was very echoey. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I made it past you. It's fine. It's fine. The game will correct itself. You just got to give it a second.
Okay, put down. Put the cookie down.
No, they do good. They do very good eerie here.
That's a mess. There is actually a lighting glitch with that right there, where when there isn't a light on it, it makes it all look black. I know that's partially to make it stand out, but texture seems out of sync.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't notice that the first time. You know, the texture issues you've had a couple of times could be because you're on a PS4 and I'm on a PS4 Pro.
It is possible.
Because apparently there are games that like legit take advantage of this for faster texture processing. Ah, the Latin music. That's how you know something bad's about to go down.
Yeah, nothing good seems to ever come from Latin music anymore.
Nope. Well, I should say by Latin music, I mean music sung in Latin, not Latin music. Just to be clear, I'm not criticizing Latin music.
Yeah, Latin pop's fine.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. A chain broke, and that's what set me off.
Well, I still hear you saying that we can never break the chain.
Ah. Oh, what do I even do to respond to that? How? Oof. Alright, well, when you feel you're ready, let me know, because I found the stairs out of here. By which I mean I knew where the stairs out of here were all along, because I've already beaten this twice.
I want to look at the clock.
Be my guest.
No, I was telling you that's the game. It kept cutting me off for some reason.
Oh.
There's a key, but I can't use it.
Yeah, that puzzled me the first time I got here, that I found a secret key that I can't pick up, and I feel like that might be for if you did a bunch of very different stuff in the game.
Shit! What was that? What was that?
Gotta be the girl. Let's go find her.
I think you all know how I would like to handle this.
Be nice to the girl. Kick
If
the
you're
crap
okay.
out of the Reverend.
All right. I'm glad we can agree on that one. Okay, good.
She's in here.
You can't see what I'm nodding.
What the hell?
Stay here.
I guess it's actually the first time Andrew and Taylor have been like in a scene together.
Yeah. It's very new for them.
Andrew, what's going on?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Every time.
We are all gathered here in one place again. I am filled with dread at the purpose.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan, has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
This is crazy. These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. Seek your counsel.
We must save the girl.
Hold on.
What?
Do I want to be enraged and accuse a Carver directly, or say that something is wrong with this town?
Accuse Carver directly.
Okay.
we have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver, he's the evil one.
We have been swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us, but not by Mary. Reverend Carver is the one urging us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not deceive
doing.
us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see. I will see this town purged of all evil.
He's right. Listen to him. Carver is the guilty one.
What must I do to bring little hope back into the light? I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of.
What are your options?
Insistent. There was the option to destroy the doll, or oh dang it, I can't remember what the other one was.
Destroy the doll isn't the answer.
Okay. Well, there we go. You have to stop Carver.
You have to stop Carver. It's him, don't you get it? He's condemning Mary to take the heat off himself.
I know what must be done here.
I do like his the heat.
Be still. What is the meaning of this outrage? What I have just learned sickens me to my core. There are serious questions which must be asked of you. How can a man of God conduct himself in such a way? Mary, your suffering is at an end. You are free to leave.
Fools! Misled by a child! Do you not see what she is? The truth stares at you from the depths of hell, yet you see nothing. The devil's daughter has deceived you all. Not me. I see her. I see her. Satan's whore. You will pay heavily for your crimes. I was one of the first to fall under your spell. Now all of Little Hope is mesmerized by you.
I've not the words. Without you, I would be dead. You
What a
saved me.
drama queen
I shall
that guy
remember
is.
all my days.
Enjoy your trophies. Whew. All right. That is a lot of loading.
Yeah, that is.
Ah, here we go.
I'm starting to expect my PS4 to start levitating.
You did it. It worked.
It did?
100% you made the right call. That jerk of a priest was the real bad guy.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I should feel great. But I don't. I feel nothing.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
You look pleased. What just happened?
We're all done here.
They're just all the bearing updates are just letting you know that people survived the night.
Mm-hmm. So that's the end.
Well, we're almost at the end.
Okay, because I'm like, that was, I mean, it was satisfying, but it didn't feel as climactic as I was expecting.
Remember you said that. I just want you to remember that you said that. Cool?
Oh dear. Reverend gonna come back, throw a fit?
Hey! I'm real sorry. I know it wasn't your fault. Both of us been through some real tough time these past years. About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone. You call for help and you leave this place. Don't you ever come back. Ain't nothing left here for you.
How fucking great does this feel?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm so happy we all made it out of here.
But
My ass is so getting fired tomorrow.
So? What's the deal now, T?
I don't know, D. But stick around. Let's see what happens.
I'm real sorry for what I've put you all through. That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on
We've
yourself.
all been through
You know
hell.
that, right?
Finally getting out of
you
this
can't
hell.
blame yourself.
Oh my.
I just wish we all could have made it.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
They were all already dead.
No, no, it's worse than that. It was all a dream.
Can everyone just shut up?
Okay, that's...
This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep you from watching the developers flush away 4 hours of goodwill they'd built up.
Yeah, that's really... That's... Oh gosh, that's lame.
How you doing?
It's the worst ending the game could possibly have.
Excuse me.
No, there are worse
We're, looking
endings,
for our
but
bus
it's
driver.
not a great...
Have you seen him?
So yeah,
Yeah, that's funny.
so
Sounds like you
all
could
that
use a
stuff.
drink.
Better not, thanks. Need a clear head.
None of that happened.
You shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
Drinking's all I got left.
And then what happens if you get a full party wipe? Does he just randomly die at some point?
I think he kills himself. I haven't done it yet.
Hurry up!
What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in! Hey!
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
I think the real problem with the Dark Creatures is that it seems to be very afraid to actually say the supernatural can actually happen.
Yeah, it's another entry in my famous the Hollywood atheist conspiracy thing, and that's what I want to ask you. How does a developer hear that the universal complaint of the previous game? Oh wait, we'll let the curator talk first.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get A different result?
I'm not sure most people are going to want a different result if it's going to be the
That's the
same.
happy ending.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Your single charge found a way through the guilt, the horror, and came away whole. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him. Till we meet again. Maybe in the South Pacific, or the Arabian Desert, or somewhere else. But we will meet again. At least one more time.
Yep. So I'm going to ask you a question.
Yep.
How do you blow a game in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, that just... And the amazing thing is, I'm not even mad. I'm just like, well...
I was mad.
I don't know if it's because just I had so much energy burned out of me when I got pissed off about Mass Effect 3, but just my response is, okay, well now I'm never going to want to replay the game.
Yeah. They couldn't... So what I was about to say before the curator showed up was... How do you look at the major criticism that everyone made about your last game is how pissed off they were that it was just hallucinogenic gas and there weren't any monsters on the boat, right? Now, how do you look at that criticism and then say, what if in our next game nothing happens? A guy just has a bad dream. What does it take to do that?
I think part of the problem is that this one was fairly long into production when Man Medan released, though. It's possible.
That's true.
It's possible.
They were locked in.
Yeah, it's very possible, but that said, if they do this again for like the third one, then it's just a problem of someone is too much of a Velma Dinkley during the trans-dimensional part of Mystery Incorporated and being like, it has to make sense. I need it to make sense.
I know.
And it's like, you can actually have supernatural stuff in your story.
It's a video game.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
And the thing is, and this is what I actually talked about this on a podcast tonight. And what I said was, if you just cut out the last 5 minutes and did a different ending and changed nothing else about the game, wouldn't it just be better? You know? You don't have to change anything else. You just need a new ending and to cut all that stuff with the old Andrew. The old Anthony.
Yeah, and realistically speaking, like, I could even see the argument just being like, if they could not reshoot anything, you could so easily have just cut those last 5 minutes. Like, just have it close on the two of them clasping hands, or if one of them's dead, not clasping hands, and then just, just go to the curator. It would have been
fine.
So easy.
Yep. All you had to do was cut this ending. They ruined their own game. Because as you said, why would you ever load this up again? I've had to play this 3 times now.
I'm sorry, because I can't.
No, I needed to get the take of someone who I know has taste to see if I was being a dick about this.
Oh no! Like, again, just like it was. The sad thing is, it was good enough a story that I can still appreciate the rest. But that was.
If you just cut off that last 5 minutes, it's the best thing they've ever done.
Yeah, that they wasted so much character. There's inconsistencies. How was he in 2 places at once?
Yep.
It actually introduces more problems if you say it was one guy just delusional.
I know. It's terrible. Because for all of the complaints people have about it just being hallucinogenic gas in Man of Medan, At the same time, those 5 people were still in danger from the pirates.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, depending on if you
and
like
going insane.
If you send Sean Ashmore out or not, that completely changes part of the ending. Just like there's so many things that are variable. In this case,
nothing matters.
Yeah, literally
Nothing.
the only difference is going to be if he potentially commits suicide if all of the characters die.
So I don't know how to trigger that. I haven't played around with it yet, but literally it kind of feels like the only decision that matters in the entire game is whether you save Mary at the end or not. And since none of the story actually happened, none of the other branches and decisions matter.
And
because none of those characters exist. Their developing relationships don't matter. Who lived or died doesn't matter. Because none of it happened.
Not only that, but I'm just thinking about with regards to Mary and the Reverend, like, if that was happening in the 60s when the family dies, why don't we have any build up for what the Reverend was doing then? We get, like, notes and stuff like that, but we don't actually, like, see. It's more background detail of, yeah, the Carvers are awful people for the most part. That's it. Like,
also, here's another statement. Remember when we actually saw the devil at the start of the game?
Yeah.
How does that fit into all of this?
Well, as we said, this game clearly went through some changes, because, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I could have sworn that Vincent was actually the one trying to stop Tabitha from leaping in the preview for Little Hope in Man of Medan.
I don't remember. I'd have to check.
I could have sworn that it was a black guy in a jersey trying to convince her not to do it. And also, it looked like he was in, like, a town, like, not just rural housing, but it looked like he was in a town. I could be remembering this wrong, but...
Yeah, it's possible you are, but I mean, it's easy enough to check.
Yeah.
All that matters is, these guys took, and again, thank you for doing this with me, and I feel so guilty because I knew that we were probably going to end up here.
I mean, I still enjoy the journey immensely,
it's
but
such a good game.
Just never going to play it again.
I know. And it's hard for me to recommend it to people because of that god-awful ending. Which they could still fix, by the way. But they're so desperate to do their, what's it called? How am I blanking on this name? Jacob's Ladder nonsense. That they completely ruin an amazing piece of work. All right, so on that note, let's wrap this up. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons coming up to help you with that. Questions, suggestions, go in the comment section below the video. Unabridged, we've pitched every type of thing of yours in the past 3 videos. Is there a final message you'd like to give the folks who were nice enough to come along all the way to the end of Little Hope?
Yes, I actually want to give a recommendation for a game that won't leave you unsatisfied at the ending. Which is specifically something that we've talked about here, that I'm going to be talking about on my channel, and that I have talked about on Second Look, which is, if you'd like a really great survival horror title that you can play on your PlayStation like we have here, might I recommend Days Gone, which is currently on PS Now even, and oh my gosh, is easily one of the best survival horror. Like, understand, it's an open world zombie game. You're rolling your eyes immediately, but we can both guarantee you, oh my gosh, does it own every single element and make it work. And its ending kicks ass.
Yeah, no, that's... Oh, do you get the most satisfying ending in ages. And best setup for a sequel in ages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So, yeah, check out Days Gone. I've covered it. He's covered it. We love this friggin' game. And I'm blown away. And I will tell you this. It came out in 2018. I bought it on release day. And right after I bought it, not right after, but soon after, the disk drive on my PlayStation broke. And then I just never got around to playing it, quite embarrassingly. But I was bullied by this guy and a viewer on the channel into finally loading it up. And oh my god, was I pissed at myself for waiting a year to play it. That's how good this game is. It's like I would have had a whole year of telling other people to play this game that I missed out on. That's how good Days Gone is. It's fantastic. All right, so yeah, you can check here even for some Days Gone content. We'll see you back here if I can talk unabridged into playing the next supermassive game next year.
I'll still be here for it because I still approve of what they're aiming for and everything, but just, oh my gosh, seriously, stop being Velma. Things can just terrible. Be weird.
We like spooky. It's fine. But until then, we're going to say that's right. Au revoir.